Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we are live at the Embassy Billiards Club in San Gabriel, California. I am your host, Rob Richards. We are in for another fun-packed night with James Wattana and Baipat Siripaporn. What an incredible night this should be. We had a great first night. James Wattana ending the night with a century. So sit back, relax, and settle in, folks, because we are in for, we got another 10 frames coming your way. So we are just getting set, ladies and gentlemen. So the first match of the night is going to be James Wattana versus Kyrie. So settle in. We're going to stand by, folks. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, why we're in a bit of a hold, that I will be live again tomorrow morning starting at 10 a.m. for the final 8 of the OBSA Ranking Event 1 to kick off our season. And here we go. James Wattana breaks off. Kyrie will come to the table here. And he doesn't have a whole lot to look at. He can't get back to the bulkhead. What's that? A little thick. Well, he had the right angle, just not enough pace. So this red is on here for the Thai snooker legend, James Wattana, folks. This red, bottom left corner, should be able to get on the black here. And a good way to start. On the block, lower right corner, red waiting. This could be a thing of beauty. So James on his second block now. He's got, well, a little overdraw there. So 16 scored, back to bulk. Kyrie will come back to the table, 16 points down. And our referee this evening is none other than Stephen Wong, the owner and proprietor of the Embassy Billiards Club in San Gabriel, California, folks. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend so far, but we are not done yet. This is only frame 1 of 10 tonight. Gary with a decent safety back to the ball. Almost got the snooker behind the yellow. Instead, he's left this red on to that right corner. Close, just not close enough. Wasn't too easy. And he hasn't really left anything. Oh, Gary looking for a red to go. Look, does he get it anyway? And he does. First one of the night goes to Kyrie, ladies and gentlemen. And no real play or putt on. Well, he's got to just touch up to the green here. But this is for fun, so I think he's going to attempt the brown into the left center. Or to top left corner. And no luck there. Well, Akibo's going to travel, but Brown will be waiting for Mr. Wattana into that top left corner. He's okay. He's got a few options here. Balls are, well, they're sitting not too bad. Just maintain cue ball control, and we should be off to the races here once again. From our angles, oh, he's got a slight angle here. Coming right back down the table. That's not too bad. He's got another thin red. Drop this one in. Should be able to come right back up for the black in the lower left corner. I have a feeling it's going to be a fast frame, ladies and gentlemen. And if you know this man, you know how good he is. Proved it in his last 2 frames of the night with an 86 and then a century. Needs a good putt here, though. Wow. As I was saying, that's just how good this man is, folks. So James in the lead now, 50-1 with this current break of 34. Looking strong, as he always does. Well, he missed that red in the cushion nicely. Didn't want to hit it. On a good break of 42. Well, we're on the verge of a half century to start the night. Great way to start the night. Red to right center is there. Now, what is he on the yellow? And I think he is, or does the blue pass? Blue does. They have a better view than us. 52 half century. And he's not too bad on this red. It's a tricky red. So he's got to be careful just a little bit. Little screw back for the block in the lower right. Well, one red on the bottom cushion might cause him a bit of a headache. Well, James truly well and got this frame in the bag, so to speak. Good break of 68. So Kyrie down 84 to 1, 83 points behind with 43 on. No way back, so just a bit of fun now. As I said, just a bit of fun here for Kyrie. Looking to take full advantage. Our next match frame will be Baipat versus Loris. Gary looking to pot that red. He got the safety instead. Almost got the snooker, actually. Oh, is James going to leave it? Oh, he got him behind the block. 83 points in front is Mr. Wattana, and he gets the snooker. And that's not close. Oh boy, very close. The pocket just didn't want to, refuse to accept that one. So Kyrie should be able to get a few balls on the board now. Should was the key word there, but unfortunately he didn't. James attempting the double as well. Won't go. See if Kyrie can put this. No, again. He's going to leave the red for James Wattana, folks, to that top right corner. Well, James going to hit 100 points or century of points here. So strong start with a good break in this frame. Now leading by 100 to 1. Kyrie, nothing he could do. He had a chance. Missed the red, fluked the red. So all he can do here is just sit back and enjoy like everyone else. Wow. As you can see, this match being played, congratulations. Your winner, James Wattana, ladies and gentlemen. So we will get set for our next match. And as I said before, folks, it's going to be Baipat Siripaporn versus Loris. So here we go. As I said yesterday, folks, we got some new players joining the pros tonight. So not much known about them. So Kyrie just resetting the table for the players as Mr. Wong takes the beginning photos. And here we go, Baipat break off in this frame. Let's see what Loris can do. He does have a pot on, long pot, to that lower right corner. Good pot to start. Well, I'm going to say this now just in case, but Loris has the lead, 1-0. Blocked the lower left corner. Doesn't go, not a lot of reds to play on, so should have made that putt a lot easier. So Baipat just going to return the weight off a couple of cushions back to the bulkhead. Well, certainly going to be a good, fun evening, folks. Thank you all for being here. We are live on the OBSA YouTube channel once again and simultaneously broadcasting this evening on the Embassy Billiards Club. So, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're watching from around the world. Thank you all for being here. Let's see, Baipat does have a pot on. This furthest red on the right side of the bunch might pass to that right center. If it does, she may be able to just hold for the black to the left corner. And there it is. Well, Loris had the lead for a moment. A fleeting moment, but a moment. Now, is she going to get on the red in the middle? Yes, she is. No, not absolutely perfect, but she has this putt on this green to the top right. There's a few reds she can get on, follow right through, but needed to play the putt, and she just might get the snooker. You see the raise of the hand. Poor Loris comes back to the table. Red's far and wide here in his frame. Is there a gap? No, you know what? There just might be for this red on that right cushion. So, not much you can do there but play it tight. Good attempt. How's her luck? Loris looking for the double, and it's there, folks. He's in again. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, we are already in action. This is our second frame of 10 of the night. Loris needs to put a few good pots together here. And he's not really in good position on a red to putt unless, yeah, I don't think that red will go to the right center. If it does, I'm pretty sure he'd be down on it because that would have been his only putt. Yeah, so just back the bulk. Not looking to take any chances as Loris here in this frame. Appears he would like to come away with a win this evening. Baipat with a long red attempt, doesn't go. You know, when she misses, she's not leaving. I mean, she is leaving a pot on, but it's not easy because of where that cue ball is, especially now that Loris is lifting the butt end of his cue in the air. It's so easy to put a little bit of unwanted side. You really got to concentrate on going through the white in a straight center line. Or as we see, you can throw the white off. Just a little bit is enough. Oh, good pot. So let's see what Baipat Siripaporn can do. Well, not much evidently. Well, this could be a very close frame, unfortunately, folks, but we are going to get through it. Valiant effort there by Loris. Red doesn't go. I believe Baipat has a pot here to left center. A slight draw. Stay on the black to bottom left corner. And there's the red. Nice angle on the black. Doesn't have to do a lot with the white. Off the bottom cushion. Wow. Caught us off guard there, folks. I'm not sure what's happening here. not sure what's happening here. Well, I think absolutely this red is on to right center. Let's see if Baipat can string a few colors together. Well, Baipat in the lead by 5, 12-7 in front. Low scoring frame here. Look at this yellow, folks. Looks good. Oh. Well, played the double, didn't get it. More so just trying to remove them. And she's got, well, got a great safety out of it. Oh, let's see what Loris can do. Loris, one of the house players like they all are at the Embassy Club, fails to putt that red. Oh my. You can't say he hasn't had his chances here. However, Baipat is only in the lead by 5. This is her first frame of the night. So again, affording another chance for Loris. If he could get even a 20 or 30 break, I'm sure he would feel pretty good about his performance. Well, break of 7. Oh, no. Only 6. Pardon me, folks. He may not need the rest here. He's going to stretch a little bit. Not an easy putt either way you look at it. The rest would have been real awkward. Sorry, folks, a little distracted here, but I am still here. Just tidying some things up on the technical side. Trying to get the score right. I may have missed something there as I was... Attention was turned away for a brief moment, but we are here now. All right. There we go. Break at 9, so we do have the points correct. Baipat leading 32-19, looking to take this frame here and now. He's got a 14-point lead, though. And I just want to say good evening to my friends down at the Monte Carlo, Eddie Galletti, Dan Bissonette, Russ Carmesino. Good evening, gentlemen, and thank you all for tuning in. So there we go, Baipat Siripaporn in the lead, 40-19, 21 in front. Loris just needs the 5 remaining colors here. Does he get the green the second time? No, he won't. He's going to leave it on. Baipat in the lead by 21. Just needs the green here, folks. Does get the snooker, he does. He may not have potted a lot of balls, but he's certainly played one good safety there, getting that snooker full ball. Well, let's see here. It's going to need a bounce for Loris. You know what? There's some value in trying to play the pot here. The white one going right back up table. A little top spin, carry the white. Great pot. Sorry, folks, getting notifications from players, people on the ground. Well, Loris has gotten away with one there. It could have gone wrong. I mean, it went wrong in the aspect that he didn't pot it, but he hasn't really left it. Let's see, Loris is still in it. Only 18 down. Oh, and he's going to leave it. Caught that one real thin, overcut it, left it over the, pretty much in the jaws of the pocket for Baipat here. Frame ball. Certainly had his chances. But 22 points down, Baipat in front. So snooker's required. And this frame is now done, folks. Wow. So our next match will be James Wattana versus Duremo. And there you have it, your winner. Baipat Siripaporn. So we will set our score for our next match, folks. And there we go. We have James Wattana versus Duremo. Come on down. It's your turn to take on the Thai snooker legend, James Wattana. And James Wattana, if you don't know, ladies and gentlemen, he was a professional 1989 to 2008, and he returned from 2009 to 2020. Reached his highest world professional ranking of world number 3 for the 94-95 season. He won 3 ranking events in 92, the Strachan Open, and the Thailand Open in 94 and 95. He reached the semifinals of the World Snooker Championships at the Crucible twice, 93 and 97. In 93, he was defeated by Jimmy White. And Wattana won his first major tournament in 1986, folks, winning the Thailand Masters at the age of 16. So he's got the quite list of accomplishments. His first maximum break in 91 at the World Masters, and his second was at the British Open. And amazingly, it was done in a record time of 7 minutes and 9 seconds. And at that time, that was the fastest ever made. So, what a player this man is. Well, Duremo is, well, he's giving it a go here. Looking at this long blue, that top right corner. Looks good. Oh, just a bit off. It was close, so James Wattana comes back to the table with a good starter to left center, folks. Now, let's see if James can put in a good sizable contribution here. We'd love to see it. I know I would. With a 86 and a century last night, so not too bad. Not a lot to play here. Long pot or safety in hand. Long pot it is. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, tomorrow morning starting at 10 a.m. we will be live for ranking event 1 of the OBSA in Snooker Sunday. for the final 8. So don't forget, enjoy it, and don't forget to join us, that is, pardon me. Wow, that was a mouthful. So join us tomorrow morning for Snooker Sunday, folks, as we are down to 8 remaining players. We will be live from the Master Q Snooker Lounge, Master Q Bears in Markham, Ontario. 10 a.m., folks. Start your day off right with some great snooker, some great players still in it. Might be a few surprises and some old favorites. So good chance, well, slight chance. These are not easy. Well, good attempt, but these pockets will not accept them at that pace and angle. You know, sometimes they just need a light touch. Sometimes you need speed without the force. And I don't mean the Jedi force. Oh, James is nicely on this red. Not much to do with the white. Natural angle back out to the black. Into that lower left. No, he's okay. Still got a red to right center. James Wattana leading DeRamo 16-7, 9 in front. Also this red to the right corner. Well, this is a test of queuing here, folks. Good pot. I think he's going to overrun his position, though. Well, you know, there's a pot on. Still has that red to right center. And he also got this more difficult one to left center. But he opened the reds up, so his frame will move on. Let's see if DeRamo can get a few points on the board as he's trailing in his frame, 21-7 down, 14 points behind. Oh, good attempt, but he's overcut it just a little bit. James going to left center. Wow. Absolutely perfect. Oh, James on a roll, which is in danger of ending here. Only in front, 31-7, 24 to the good. So watch the white here. Watch the white right behind the yellow. No. DeRamo will have a pot on to right center. As you can see, these frames are all being played in good spirits with a high level of fun. Because, folks, this game played worldwide we've all got that one thing in common, the passion and the joy for this game that we all love. And yeah, just like a lot of things, it can be annoying sometimes. It can be aggravating. But if we didn't love it, we wouldn't keep doing it. You just got to bear down and get right back on it. Because at the end of the day, it's still something that we have a passion and that we love. And gets the nudge. Nicely done. And if you're at the OBSA event today, sorry for my poor performance. Douglas Wilson, thank you for being here, sir. Where are you viewing from? Anybody watching us tonight, let us know. Join the chat. Let us know where you're viewing from. Whether you're on the OBSA channel or the Embassy channel. Definitely like to hear about you, where you're from, or tuning in from rather. So DeRamo still got a shot here. 3 reds remaining. Mathematically still in. Look at this red. Oh, very close. Good effort. Well, a little bit of a back and forth here. James will likely have a go at this red just beneath the blue to right center. Wow. Oh boy. That ball was flying. Caught the bottom knuckle of the right center. No position. So he takes a 35 to 7 point lead late in this frame. 28 points behind his DeRamo. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are just tuning in, this is night 2 of this exhibition event starring James Wattana, the Thai snooker legend, and Baipat Siripaporn, the 2023 Women's World Champion. We are live at the Embassy Billiards Club. I am your host, Rob Richards. This is from San Gabriel, California, where the weather is hot outside and we are just warming up inside. Well, Douglas Wilson, thank you very much, sir. And again, thank you for being here. Thank you for your help, your support. And remember, Douglas, we have more live streaming from the OBSA Ranking Event 1 tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, folks. So if you're watching solely this evening on the Embassy channel and you wish to catch more snooker this weekend here on YouTube, you can tune in tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern, on the OBSA YouTube channel. And you will see some great Canadian snooker, folks. But right now we have the Thai snooker legend leading 35 to 7. Well, make that 36 to 7 now. This frame is now over. Snookers are required, so just a bit of fun, maybe some showmanship. And as I said yesterday, possibly some Judd Trumpet-ish putts. Well, perhaps not with the rest. Is it hard enough? Oh, it is. Well, here it comes, folks. Watch the white. Oh, definitely took it easy on that. So this frame is well and done. So we will get set for our next frame coming up in just a matter of moments, folks. You have a few seconds if you need to stretch, get up, grab a drink, refresh yourself, but don't take too long. Hurry back, as our evening will continue. Our next match coming up will be Baipat Siripaporn versus Michael. So we're just going to get things reset here. And there we go. We are all set. This is frame 4, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go, Baipat Siripaporn and Michael. It appears it's going to be Michael to break here in this frame. You know, it's not the easiest thing to do when you don't know the house players. I know a little bit about Baipat and James, but the house players we don't know. We've seen some good play from them. A little nervy at times, of course. Baipat with nothing to go for here. Just a safety back behind the brown. Trying to stitch up Michael early here, but didn't get it. So this red is on. Now Michael's got to be careful. He might go into the bunch here. Yeah, he did. Does he get the red? No, he's left 2 reds on. So red to left corner first. Block the bottom right corner. If she can get on the red to the left of the black, that'll clear the pot to the opposite pocket. That's right, Douglas Wilson. OBSA tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. We will be live from the Snooker Club Master Q in Markham, Ontario, Canada, to start our season, to kick things off. Baipat right in the middle of nowhere, no man's land as it were. Got a heck of a time getting to that blue over the rest of the balls. So it's going to be quite the stretch. She may have to play the green here. I think in fact she will play the green. let's see. Baipat didn't. She played okay yesterday. Definitely, she's looking to play better this evening. This is the final day of this event, day 2. Well, that red just trickling its way in. Long blue, top left corner. Can't leave much unless she draws back for the red just under the pink. Well, that was either too much or too little. Either way, it's end of break at 13. Baipat in front, 13-0. Like to see Michael put a few points on the board. Oh, he almost got the unintentional double. So block the left corner, draw for the red, right over the pocket by her hand. Couldn't be easier. Now, she's going to think about going into the bunch. She has a good shot here to get the perfect angle on the black. And she's there. And it's quite straightforward. You just got to concentrate on the pot. A little bit of stun. And we'll stun screw just a touch below center will get her into them. Yeah, not enough into them. Caught the left side of the bunch, which threw the white off to the left. So, Baipat might need to get creative here. Oh, that's end of break for her. Michael looking to pot this red to right center, and it's there. Good pot. Ladies and gentlemen, this is frame 4 of 10 for this evening. And I will tell you right now in advance, at the end of the next frame, at the end of the 5th frame, the next frame, which is the 5th frame, I'm just going to we're going to take a 5-minute break just to refresh ourselves. So be aware of that, but don't go nowhere. Stay with us. Oh, Michael made it. Have to get our score right. Good pot, but she's in the bunch. All she can see is the black is Baipat, so not too good. And this is the Women's World Champion for 2023, folks. having a bit of fun here at the Embassy Club in San Gabriel, California. Nominated the block, missed the block, so nice. Well, not nice, but nice for Michael. Will take his 7. So red to left center, not easy. Very difficult that. Required perfect cueing, not a lot of pocket to look at. And he's left one dead center to the right center. However, Baipat leading 31-22. So 9 to the good. Looking for the double, doesn't get it. Got the white safe. Colors are getting pushed up the table now. So if Michael's gonna make a move, he's gotta find a way to get there. Sooner rather than later, of course. Where's that blue going? Wow, boy. And he's left a red on for Baipat. So that changes the score. 36-22. Baipat in the lead by 14 here in this frame. Looking to extend on that. Now she screwed back up the table, get on the green to make it easy to get on the red to the right of the block. To possibly pot the black to get it back on its spot and carry on. With only 5 reds remaining, time is running out for Michael. Oh, she's got a nice angle here. I mean, she doesn't need to go into the bunch, but she may just to give herself a little bit more breathing room. She can't get past the lower red. Yeah. That was always going to be an issue with that. Getting stuck. I mean, the pot is still there, but there's not a lot of room. Wow, she's overcut it. So Michael down 56-22, 34 points down, 51 on. Mathematically is still in it. Needs a good pot. Doesn't get good position, however. So this green to right center. Oh, good pot. Concentrated solely on that pot. He needed the points. Can't afford to waste a red with only 2 of them remaining. So coming up next, we'll see James Wattana will return, and Michael will stay on the table. Yeah, tough yellow that. You know, you're not going to see a lot of safeties if there's a possible pot on. Either player will likely go for it. It's not your typical match play per se, but it is entertaining to say the least. And that was frame ball for Baipat, now leading by 30, 57-27. Now let's see how Michael's feeling. Oh, Michael. Does she get the brown? She does. I was going to say Michael needed a snooker and he had a great opportunity to get one. However, Baipat putted the brown in the right middle. Unintentionally, of course, will now win this frame, put it out of reach, but she snookered herself. Oh, wow. And she's got Michael in the snooker, flipped the red, potted the yellow, snookered herself, hit the green out of her own snooker, and left Michael solid right behind that pink. What a turn of events that was. So this frame now truly well and done. 40 points to lead for Baipat. $43 now. So just a bit of fun. We're at the fun stage. Oh, good solid stroke there. They look simple, folks, but if you don't have good cueing off the cushion, it's so easy to not miscue per se, but not cue the ball properly, I was trying to mention. Let's see if Michael can have a bit of fun here himself. One more. Looks good. Close, but no. Well, it looks like Michael may have. Well, you know what? He could play a 3 in the side, but it looks like he might be trying to cut it right in. Right in it is. Come on, Michael, let's snipe this one right down the center of this top left corner. Oh, great effort. And he's going to leave it, of course, so let's see if Baipat will give us a little showmanship here. Gonna need to swing the white around the angles. There it is, nicely done. So congratulations, Baipat Siripaporn will win this frame. And Michael will stay on the table to take on James Wattana next, folks. So stay with us, don't go away. effort there by Michael. So let's see what he can do against the Thai snooker legend, James Wattana, folks. And remember, folks, we're going to take a short 5-minute break at the end of this frame. All right, so here we go. Frame 5 of the night. James Wattana to break. Wow, look how fast these tables are. Absolutely beautiful. Stephen Wong and crew has done fantastic. This red is on for James. A little hampered, but he should be okay. Nicely done. And again, James Wattana is in first. Blue to left center, hold for the red to right center. Well, ladies and gentlemen, James on a break of 20. I just want to mention, don't forget to like and subscribe to the OBSA channel and the Embassy Billiards channel. The OBSA channel, we have snooker at least once a month, sometimes more. We're working on different challenge matches, different challenge events like this. Looking to bring back my series that I call For the Love of the Game, where two players compete in a highly competitive match simply for the love of the game, folks. So that should be coming back soon, sometime this year.
36.
There was a match that I had scheduled with the Warrior, Amar Sadiq, last Friday, but due to some circumstances, unfortunately, I this time had to cancel. And I just want to say to my opponent today, congratulations on a well-played match.
37.
Well done, and we will talk to you soon, my friend.
Wattana, 37.
And Mustafa joining us on the Embassy stream. Who are you referring to as beginner players? Because James Wattana is the Thai snooker legend, former pro, did very well on the pro circuit, and Baipat Siripaporn is the women's world champion 2023 and still highly ranked, one of the top females in snooker in the world. So I'm not sure who are you referring to, because all the players they are playing are amateurs, absolutely. So thank you for being here. I hope you're enjoying yourself because you're still here. And I hope you're having a wonderful evening. And just want to throw this out there. If Jason Ferguson is watching any of these, I am available. Get our score updated now. You see there is a fair bit of crowd there watching these frames. Good pot. Michael's on the ball here.
14. Michael, 14.
Well, good effort. He's left a red on to the bottom right corner for Mr. James Wattana. Of course, there's also red to the left corner as well. Well, he overcut it so much I don't even think he was playing the pot. Well, it looks like Michael is back in.
Michael, 1. Eight. 9. 16. 19. Wattana, not he. One.
Well, chance here for Michael to put some points on the board. Now, I'm not sure what was happening with my score, folks. I think I've got it resolved. I apologize if it's not correct. But it's a web-based score, so sometimes things happen. But more often than not, for about 95% of the time, it works absolutely beautifully.
Michael, 8.
Oh, look at this. He's got a full ball snooker. Oh, James is looking, I mean, it's simple to come off the right cushion. Well, and he's hit the brown.
Michael, 4.
Again, score doing something a little funky that we're not used to, but we are still there. James leading 48-35. Wow, good putt there by Michael. Oh, another good solid putt. Wow, this is actually a close frame here, folks. Can Michael, the underdog, of course, steal one? Wow, great putt there by Michael. Is he okay? No, he may have snookered himself. I believe that should be all tied 48-48. So James Wattana, this yellow, the bottom right corner. Another good putt. All right, folks, so we are going to set for our next frame here. So bear with me for a moment. All right, folks, stay tuned. We are going to take that 5-minute break. I'll be right back momentarily. Don't go anywhere. We're going to leave it right here on the OBSA and Embassy channels. Stay with us, folks. Alright folks, I'm back. We're just getting set here for frame 6. So here we go. Baipat versus Chris. Baipat to break here in this frame to start things off. A decent break. Does she have coverage on that red? You know, from our angle, it looks like he might be able to see a piece of it. Can he get to the putting angle? Not too clear, but he's looking at it. So he might have an angle here. So Chris gonna do his best here. He can get down for the black, a little bit of screw. Missed the blue. He was on the black. Didn't get the red, but he was on the black. So ladies and gentlemen, if you were just tuning in, what a night we've had so far. We're halfway through our evening. You are watching a special event live from San Gabriel, California, ladies and gentlemen, from the Embassy Billiards Club. Thanks to Stephen Wong and crew for putting this all together. We are live simultaneously broadcasting on the Embassy YouTube channel and the OBSA YouTube channel, folks. I am your grateful host. Very appreciate that you're here. My name is Rob Richards. I am here from the first ball to the last ball. And if you're looking for more live snooker, I will be live again on the OBSA channel tomorrow morning with the final 8 from the OBSA ranking event number 1. We will be live from Markham, Ontario, Canada at Master Q Billiards. So, great way to start your day with Snooker Sunday, folks. So not much for Chris to do, but get that white back into the bulkhead. Does he have enough pace? It's going to be well short of the mark. This red next to the yellow. Well, that white traveled, but the red's still on past the yellow to that top left corner. Sorry about that, folks. Small issue with the microphone, but we are back. Pulling a few duties here, a few different hats I'm wearing this evening. Running both streams, doing the score for both streams, doing the commentating as well, maintaining the streams. So I do promise each and every one of you, each and every time, folks, I will give you my best. As Baipat now leads 40-0 in this frame. Is she going to get the red? Second chance? No. Does she have coverage? And I think she does, folks. Well, folks, this is frame 6 of 10 of the evening. Chris has got a difficult reach here. Wants to be sure not to touch any one of the balls underneath him, or else it will be a foul, and our referee is watching closely. Well, that red did not go his way, so this red that Baipat left is now on to that left corner. She can play the white anywhere she feels is best. Play it with some running side, a little bit too firm I would expect, but she's on the green, still in control. Needs to maintain the white here though. And that is not going to do her any favors, that kiss on the red. But it's still red at the bottom of the bunch that she can pot to that lower left corner. Very close. Surely Chris has the opportunity now. He must take advantage as he's trailing 44-0 in this frame. Our next match, our 7th match coming up, 7th frame, will be James versus Loris. So Chris still not on the board, looking to get that first red under his belt. Just a safety here for him. Would have liked to see him maintain that white to that top cushion. Make it hard for his opponent, Baipat, to control the white. And as it stands, this red is on to that bottom right corner. Typically a good long potter. Having a little difficulty here. But that one goes right in. And just perfect on the black here, folks. So 52 the lead. Starting to hit them a lot better now this evening. A lot better than yesterday, I would expect. 60 points in front with 67 on. Just requires this red to push the snookers required. Let's see if she can get her first half century here. She's in good position to do so. So current break of 30 and continuing, overrun the red to left center. Still got a pot at it. But from here, it's going to be a little thin. As I said many times, sometimes you just got to concentrate on the pot and take the position as it comes to you. Wants the white to hold up, doesn't want to go in between. Well, a little nudge helped to give her a slight angle on the pink to the lower left corner. And it's there. So to get that half century, she's going to need these last two remaining reds for sure. A little bit of a stretch, long bridge. And she needs a slight angle on the pink, and I think she's got it just right. Great shot. Well, this frame just about over. Baipat, well, it is over. 88-0. This red thin to the right center is not there, so Chris, I'm sure, will come back to the table for a bit of fun. He's got to pot a ball, get something on the board. Doesn't want to be the first one to get that zero. So 35 on, 88 behind. No way back for Chris in this frame. So as I said, folks, this is just a bit of fun. This is a great fun event. Fun had by James, Wattana, and Baipat. Oh, he got the good kick off that right horn, right knuckle of the side pocket. Or else this red may have been potable to the corner. How it stands now, it's not in the middle of the cushion pretty much, just to the left of the black. Baipat looking for the double. Now, here's Chris gonna get a chance. And he will. Chris to put a few balls on the board, first red of the frame. And there it is. No double zero for him. Wow, look at the draw he got on that, folks. He's in a tough spot here for sure. Yellow bottom left corner. Nope, went to left center. Could have gone to the left corner. Probably would have been a lot easier than the left middle. And frame's over. So frame goes to Baipat Siripaporn once again. So we will reset our scores. Next up, be James Wattana versus Loris. So Loris will be making his return. So there we see Loris back again. So here we go. It's going to be James Wattana to break in our 7th frame of the night. It appears we're going to have 12 frames tonight. So Loris has a chance here. Doesn't go. There's red. He's going to leave on to the lower left corner, of course. And James Wattana's back at it. Look at the angle he's got on the blue. Just having a look at the bunch. He can go into them. Just wants to make sure he's not going to kick a red into the corner pocket. Needs a bit of luck. Caught it real solid. Not a great split. So unless he comes up with something magical here, break will end at 6. Wow. Oh, James failed that blue. Got a little fortunate, you see by the raise of the hand. But I believe Loris can get through. He obviously, yes, he can to that red closest to that left corner. You know, he made some good putts in his first appearance this evening. So we're going to have, just been told, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have 12 frames, maybe a few more. We'll see how things go. Oh boy, what a putt. Unfortunate ending. Loris just looking to get safe, back to the bulkhead, quite short of pace. Well, James got a good rub off that red. If he hit it full, the white would have been right in amongst them. But Loris hasn't putted too many balls that James would ultimately be concerned about. James just got to be patient, manage his shot selection. Control is white. And most importantly, as I said, folks, be patient. Not much James can do, but try and get the white back to the balk. Again, he's short of pace. But hasn't left anything too easy for Loris. Oh, good. Got a good pace on the white this time. Loris definitely playing tough. But James has a putt on. Now he needs a bit of luck, but he's not going to get it. So I expect he's not playing the roll-up. Blue to left center. So here we go. James Wattana leading 22-4. And he's got everything pretty much right where he wants it, folks. So with that break of 16 brings James up to 30 now. Looking good. This red, wow, this is a tricky red. Looking for the double, and it's not there. He's going to leave it on for Loris. As I said, folks, you're going to see some shots that you normally wouldn't see on the circuit. This is a fun evening. Well, Loris needs this putt in the left corner. Oh, it's not there, and he was on the red too. Sometimes, you just concentrate too hard on position, you forget the putt. So that is going to cause or spell trouble anytime against any opponent, really, or else it should at least. So back cut in this red lower left corner. Kidding, wow. He's on, ladies and gentlemen, and that is trouble for Loris. this red back out for a boat color. Now these last remaining 4 reds might be cause for concern, but he has a slight angle on the blue here. I'm sure he's going to try and dislodge something, or it doesn't need to yet. Red closest to the bottom corner. Oh, that's not bad at all, is it? And we are now at snookers required, folks. James Wattana now 52 up, 51 on. Wow, a bit wild on that one. However, no danger of the frame. Loris would love to make this long red to that top left corner. And he did. Nicely done. And he's on the blue. Almost got the red. Not too far from it. So he's faced head on here with one of the most difficult pots you can think of. This red down the cushion, just slightly off into that bottom left corner. Great effort. Didn't miss by much. Wow, great effort. Absolutely amazing some of the pots that these players are playing. So close on that one. So easy to hit those thick because you know you got to hit it thin. Loris in a tough spot here. Not good cueing. Red's close, but not close enough. Well, it's on. It's a thin one, but it's on here for Loris. I'm sure he'd like to end his evening with a good pot or two. I mean, nonetheless, I'm sure he's having a great time playing the Thai snooker legend. And watching some great snooker from Baipat as well. So green to left center. Oh my. A lot of check siding. Oh, 61 to 11, 50 points up, 35 on. Nobody is playing snookers. Well, not intentionally anyway. We've seen a few, but unintentional. So just a bit of fun, a little bit of showmanship. I expect James to clear up from here. Well, I may have spoken a little bit too soon. Well, I was a little far off from the double. So 69 to 11, this flame is truly over. Good pot here. Loris can go home happy. direct pot, possible double, or can he thinly cut this to the left center? Wow, he's potted the white. So frame goes to James Wattana, who wins another one yet again. So ladies and gentlemen, that was frame 7, now complete. We are now going to reset for frame 8. So this will be Baipat Siripaporn versus Allen. No, not Alan Whitfield.
Alan， 終於到你上場啦！未熱身喎，但係佢個跌咗，你射住幾球先可以射住幾球俾人得先。我練完幾球唔識打㗎喎。
All right, folks, if you need to get up and stretch, please do so. If you need to run to get a beverage of your choice, you do have a few moments. As you can see, this frame is not started, but don't take too long. So I expect this is Allen with his cue on the table. Just getting set. I'm sure Baipat and James need a bit of a comfort break for a few moments, but they will return and we will get right back into the action as we are live on the OBSA and Embassy YouTube channels simultaneously from the Embassy Billiards Club in San Gabriel, California. Thanks to Stephen Wong for putting this together. What an incredible 2 days of action that we've seen. Very highly entertaining. We've seen some good breaks. We saw James Wattana with 86 and a century yesterday. It appears our referee will be Stephen Wong stepping in for this one. So here we go, we're almost set. Always at the start of the frame, players take the customary photos, of course. So here we go, folks. Frame underway now. Allen will start things off to break, and we'll keep things moving. Here we go. Settle in. Not a bad break, not a bad break at all. Nothing for Baipat to attempt a pot. So So off the red, loose red, back to bulk. Cut it super thin. Will she get lucky? Nope, she won't. She'll find the back of the pocket with the white. So Allen already in the lead, 4-0 with that foul. Good attempt, but these pockets can be tough. Perhaps a little softer pace may have potted it, but caught both jaws. Wow. Big attempt there from Allen. Really went for it. And unfortunately, he's left it on. Not easy, but it is on. It's red to the green pocket, top right corner. Managed to extend that angle, but the white is real close to that right side cushion. Now, if she can get position on a red here, could be difficult. As you see, no position really. So difficult red down the right side cushion to the right corner. Not a lot to do with the white. Sure, the pot, she'll be on a color. Oh, look at that. Once again, she's potted the white twice in this frame. So Allen in the lead again by 4, 8 points to 4. Well, half attempted that red. Not easy. But he's left the red on. And it's there. Let's see what she can do. Good cueing needed. Generally a good cueist. Just needs to, playing under different conditions can certainly impact how a player plays. Well, I definitely should have potted that one. But as it were, she did not. So Allen comes to the table with a small opportunity, I would say. everybody's applauding. The ball over the hole certainly makes the player feel good. He's got a tough one ahead of him. You know, I think he can get to the blue. He's got the yellow, I believe, but he's going to have a quick look at the blue here. If he can get past the brown, I think he can. Yeah, everybody's having a blast. This is just a party out here in San Gabriel, California at the Embassy Club, folks. Well, we're still waiting to see Baipat hit that half-century mark. She came close. Yeah, a lot of supporters for Allen in this frame. Really would have liked to see him putt that blue. See Baipat can cut this red. Tried, didn't go. And really hasn't left anything for Allen. I'm sure he'll take the same red on to the lower right corner. But it's not without danger. So it needs to control the white. Wisely playing the first safety of the match, I believe. So all Baipat could do was return the favor. Well, you know what? The two reds that are somewhat in line with that lower right corner. As you see there, Allen just having a quick look. So could play the plant as a shot to nothing. More concerned on the nothing part. Is that white going to go behind the yellow? Yes, it will. Well, Baipat looking for the two-rail escape. Didn't get it. I mean, normal frame, you'd have that white put back, especially where it's ended up from here. So I wouldn't, even though it's an exhibition, I wouldn't blame Allen for doing it, but it appears he's going to be a good sport and take this red on to that bottom left corner. All right, where's the white going? Where's the red going? Well, the red's potable. Made very difficult by raising the butt end of your cue. Allen leading 21-7, 7 in front. Oh, Baipat looking to take the lead here with this black to the bottom left corner. Look at the reds, how they're sitting. Couldn't be more delightful. Oh, I gotta work on our score here, folks. I apologize. Well, Allen's got a very difficult nothing, really. He's really got nothing, unfortunately. Possible double, not there. So, somewhat of a safety here. So I think we just corrected our score, folks. Sorry about that. I just had to watch things back on our instant replay here on YouTube. Well, Allen with a slight miscue. Well, difficult red down the cushion. Baipat well taken on. Very sporting players. Very straightforward safety, but going for the more difficult pot. Having some fun. Not much Allen could do there to play the safety. But red down the cushions on once again. Again, not easy. We've seen them come close, just jarring both knuckles of that bottom corner. Wow, this time The pocket accepted the red and said yes please while it did so. Wow, look at this. She's got a red to the lower left corner and a slight angle. Not much really. Black not available at this point. That's about all she could do there. So difficult green. Is she gonna get it anyway? Nope, just the 1 or 6 scored that time. However, Baipat now leading 40 to 22, 18 points in front, folks. Our next frame will be Alan will be staying on the table as a matter of fact, and he'll be joined by James Wattana, which should be, by the looks of it, sooner rather than later. Well, I'm not exactly sure what's happened there. Well, let's see. No, that red's not on, but the red, long red at the bottom end of the table here is to that lower right corner, and you know what? I'm sure Baipat would definitely love to pot it. Give the crowd something to cheer about. Oh, is she on anything? I don't think she is really. Well, the table getting a little messy now. But Baipat has that 20-point lead, 42 to 22 now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the 8th frame of the night. And from what I'm being told, we're going to have more than 10. Depending on the time at the club. Remember, they are in California. If you're on the Eastern time zone, there's a 3-hour difference. Welcome, Debbie Bye, my friend. Look at this, not again. That's the 3rd white she's potted this frame. So Allen playing a decent safety here. Welcome, Debbie. It's I don't know about you, but it's a late one for me. And Debbie, keep in mind, tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, right here on the OBSA channel, it's the final 8 of our season. starter, ranking event 1, which will be live on YouTube. So mark that on your calendar. Set your alarm, don't miss it. And it's absolutely a pleasure. Little tired, Debbie, I gotta admit, it's been a long couple of days for me with a few other things I've had scheduled. Wearing myself a bit thin, as it were, so I think next week I'll be taking some time to myself. Well, Allen's now within 9. Now, he can certainly pot the yellow into his pocket of choice, right center or bottom right corner, but that green is not in a good spot. Oh, and he's overcut it. Overcut it by a large margin. Yeah, Debbie, I hope you do. We'll be live all day, or as long as it takes anyway. So join us for Snooker Sunday right here on the OBSA YouTube channel, folks. 10 a.m. Actually, we'll be going live again in about 9 hours. Not sure I'm going to manage, but we'll get there. We'll get it done. Well, Allen's got her again. And again, she comes short. Well, it's not a free ball at least. Well, this yellow does pot. It's not easy. And again, getting on the green. Well, thank you, Debbie. Well, not bad. A little firm, but he's okay. Can't pot the green, but he can play another telling safety, of course. Pulled within 3, so this green to tie the score. Well, that's not going to do the job. Oh boy. Could be just a nervous twitch there. It's a thin one for Baipat to that top right corner. If she's going for it, I think she might. She's been going for pretty much anything. Nicely done. Well, Debbie, I'm not sure how much you've seen, but James Wattana is a treat to watch as well. So 10 points of difference. Baipat does need the blue, though. Where's the white ball going? Where? Oh my goodness. Well, I think Allen is in a little bit of trouble where he's sitting right now. I mean, what a putt this would be, even to think about taking it on to that left center. It's pretty much a do or die at this point if he takes it on. It's a must get. Great putt. What a time to pull it out. And he's got somewhat of a shot at the peg to the lower right corner. And there's Baipat helping out with the long rest. I think Allen's going to need a lip. Well, he might be okay for length. All right, Debbie, well, James Wattana is coming up next. He's a heck of a player. He's a Thai snooker legend. Played on the Pro Tour for many years. Highest ranked was number 3 in the world. Got to the semifinals twice of the World Championship. Well, Allen didn't putt the pink, but he's gotten away with it. Unfortunately, he needs the black that he's knocked pretty much dead safe in the top of that cushion, right smack dab in the middle. Wow, she actually went for that. Of course she did. I mean, not a putt you would see a player like Baipat go for, but in an exhibition where she can't, especially where the black is sitting. Well, Debbie, I'm up for a while. I don't know how well I'm hanging in, but I'm up for a while. As we see here, Allen's got a shot at this pink to the lower left corner. He's got a great angle. Come off that side cushion for position on the block into that top left corner. Doesn't need to hit it too hard. Well, needed the correct angle with a little bit more draw. So what a putt this would be if Baipat could end this frame and win this frame with this pink to the lower right corner. What a moment that would be. It's close. How's her luck? Where's it going to end up? Well, here we go, folks. Now he's got an angle, not enough to nudge the block at all, but can certainly get close to it. But he's going to have to slow roll this block. So black ball game, folks. Great attempt. You can tell he really, really wanted it. Allen's been fighting hard. Well, yeah, if I drink more of that, I will never get to sleep. I'll just be more awake and still tired. Still be tired, but won't be able to fall asleep, so can't go that route. But when I wake up, absolutely. Oh no, where's this black going? Where's this black going? Well, it's gone right over that left bag. Baipat having a good time as everyone is here in San Gabriel, California. Wow, would you believe it? What an ending. And I gotta do it. Your winner is Allen as Baipat pots the black and the white, so loses the frame on a foul, folks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so stay tuned. We're going to fix our score. Don't go nowhere. James Wattana will now come back to the table and join Alan, who will stay on the table.
係到我哋係咩啊？而家贏開就贏到啊！贏開條路。
Well, it wasn't the ending that we're normally used to seeing, but it was a great response from the crowd. So, Alan with a great big smile on his face. He'll remember that for a while. He will break off here in this frame, which is our 9th frame of the evening, folks. We originally had 10 matches or 10 frames set or scheduled. It's looking like we might have a few more. Oh, just caught the knuckle there of that bottom corner. So James will pot this red lower left corner, go into the bunch. How's his luck? Is he on the block? Well, he's on it, but it doesn't pot. That's unfortunate. Doesn't look like it pots. Nope. So what a great day this has been here in California at San Gabriel, the Embassy Billiards Club. A lot of fun when these players come into town, entertaining the fans. Now Alan coming off a victory against Baipat Siripaporn, looking to go 2 for 2 here. Well, he's on the block. He's having a look at the red near the black spot. Pots to that left corner. And it shouldn't matter too much. He's going to be on the red just above the black anyway. Well, not sure why he played it with the draw. Could have just run it through. We had to adjust our score, folks. Sorry, we got it right now. Web-based score works fantastic, but you know, sometimes there's a hiccup with the server. Can't control it. We can just fix it as we go. 98% of the time, it's good. Oh, unlike that black, which is not, will leave James Wattana in with this thin red to the right middle. Sorry, I have to mute my microphone for a few moments there. Yeah, Debbie, I mean, right now with this exhibition, that's pretty much all it is. Well, James got this frame well in hand now. Red to left center is going to be close, but a little wide. So James Wattana leading 63 to 16, 47 in front, 43 on. Absolutely, Debbie, I would have to agree. Well, great effort by Allen. And I'm sure he'll take a 1-1 record very happily. His two frames that he's played tonight, with one with Baipat, one with James. Regardless of the outcome, everybody's having a fantastic evening at the Embassy Billiards Club, ladies and gentlemen. Well, definite frame ender. Wow. Where's that white going? Wow. let's see if Allen can run the colors here. Brown out. Maybe he can get the crowd cheering again with this brown to left center. Run it through. He'll be on the blue, the bottom right corner. And it's there. Look at he. You gotta love it, folks. Love the enthusiasm and the support from all the players. Could have played that pink a little bit firmer, come off the side cushion for a better pot on this black. But he can still pot it. Well done, sir. Well done. But your winner of this frame is James Wattana, ladies and gentlemen. So stay tuned. Don't go away. We got plenty of action still to come. Baipat Siripaporn will be coming up against Timo. Yeah, Debbie, it's a lot of fun, you know. They're playing because of an event like this, you know. I mean, yeah, the frame was over long ago, but you know, if they actually quit the frame early, I mean, yeah, a player might need 10 snookers, but they're playing on because it's a fun night. So they're going to continue. They're going to have fun. They're going to give Baipat and James will give their opponents the opportunity to have some fun, and that's exactly what this event is all about. It's not about winning or losing per se. I mean, yeah, there's obviously going to be a winner and a loser, but ladies and gentlemen, it's about just enjoying the game. At its core, it's a game. It's fun. It's competitive, but it should be fun. So here we go, Baipat and Timo. Not to be confused with Timu. So here we go. Baipat will break in this frame. You know, she's had the same break a few times tonight where that red comes past the blue line. Same red. Well, I can't say that's a great safety. He's left the red on just above the black. Will go to that bottom right corner, I expect. Baipat needs to put on her potting boots, folks. Give this crowd something to look at. I mean, she absolutely has been completely entertaining. Well, she's in first, and she's just on the black. Now, it's going to have a look at where the black spots. It's going to spot, well, it's going to spot, if it doesn't go on its spot, it will spot behind the red. Which means this red will likely not go to that bottom right corner. But we will see. Our referee, Stephen Wong, will have a quick look. No, it does not spot. So it will go close to the spot. Behind the red. So the red does not go. Expect this to be close. Well, she's got the reds open. Not the way she would have liked, but there it is. Well, wants the white to hold up or go. It's going to stop right there with that red blocking the path to the black. So long, well, this could be a long green from our angle. Great pot. Oh, and she stopped just in time. Baipat leading this frame. Early goings here, only 9-4, 5 points in it, but she's at the table. Needs to get her good cueing going. Just wobbled that one in. A little shake of the head. You know, it's great to see these players having a little bit of fun now. You know, we see them play on the app, WST Play, and on TV with the Pro Tour all the time, and it's quite serious and very entertaining nonetheless. But when they get to, you know, cut loose and have some fun with just people in the club, you know, because they're ultimately at the court just like us, with a passion and a love for the game. So that's what it's all about, just enjoying it. Oh. See, even in a mess, Baipat with a great smile and a great laugh. Only able making 17, but she carries a 25-4 point lead now. Chance for Timo to get back in the frame. Wow. Absolutely was positive on that one. Well, let's see what Timo can do here. He's got a few open reds he can play on. Depends on the exact angle. Yeah, too much topspin. Needed to play that, well, obviously differently, or he could have played the green to make it easier for himself. So he's faced with a long red here. Hard to get position. And again, he's left it red on. You know, if they keep leaving reds on for each other and they keep potting just the reds, we're in for a short frame. And a close frame at that. So 31 to 10 now. Yeah, there's been a few wobbles, Debbie. Debbie by my friend from Revelstoke, BC. I believe I got that right. Amazed I actually remembered, but there it is. Wow, great attempt. Very close. Oh, almost turned that into a plant. Instead, he's left it over the bag for Baipat. Now, she's got to put a good scoring opportunity in here. The way the Reds are sitting, the way this young woman can play, I would be very surprised if she doesn't put in a decent break here together. Needs to go high, and she'll get there. So this frame is done and dusted, ladies and gentlemen.
25.
You can tell once she picks up the pace, the pots seem a lot easier.
32.
Absolutely, Debbie. Hits the ball real good as well.
40.
Well, you know, 40 is this young lady's Baipat Siripaporn's high break of the night. Long mid-range red, bottom right corner to keep it going. Great pot. 47 gives her 86 to 10 lead now, so frame is truly over. Get the nudge, didn't get the nudge. But she's now got her first half century. Would love to see her clear up, but it's going to be real difficult. Get in. Nope. Not going to do it this time. Oh boy, watch the green. That is unfortunate. And it is a free ball. So brown potted as a red, so it will naturally come right back up. And she's fairly good on the green to that top right corner. Should be able to get onto the red quite easily. And she has broken the century mark for total points of 101 thus far. See if she can clear up. Pink's going to give her something to think about. But if she gets the right angle on the blue, she might try and give it a bit of a nudge. So she's got the good angle on the brown to get a good angle on the blue. She's going to have to play the blue left center, keep off the bottom cushion, might get the side cushion. Well, she didn't really get into it at all. Frame conceded, frame going, once again, goes to Baipat Siripaporn. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are now into bonus coverage. That was frame 10. James Wattana will now come back to the table to face Tanat. So, we will just reset our scores here. Well, I'm not sure, but I think I just heard them say this is the last one of the evening. If so, then it's been a great, well, it's been a great event, a lot of fun. And Debbie, you said it right. I wish I was there enjoying it in person. You know, just like the experience we had here when Mink came down the week after Christmas before New Year's. You know, it was a great time. Yeah, Debbie, it was a lot of fun. Kind of wanted to win that against Mink, but you know, wow, look at the action on the white. Didn't get the pot, but the white just zipped back. So this is James Wattana, and this is Tanat at the table looking to make a mark here in the last frame of this two-day event, folks. Alright, so I just got confirmation, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last frame. So I just thought I'd pass that along. I thought it was, like I mentioned. So Baipat is done for the evening. Let's see what James can do here to send the crowd home happy once again, as he did last night with a century break. But that black being tied up where it is, he needs to get it open sooner rather than later if we're going to end on a century again. Wow, he didn't have real good position, tried to squeeze that one in. But it was just a little too tight. Well, as a reminder, folks, I'll be back live on the OBSA channel in about 8 hours, right after I get a couple of hours of sleep. Going on very little here. So might be going live in 8 hours, folks, but I got to be up a little bit earlier than that just to get everything set up on the live stream, because I do like to make it as perfect as I can for you all. That is typically the same thing I say each and every time. I give you my utmost best each and every time. Debbie knows this. The quality is sometimes out of my control, however. So I give you everything I got each and every time. I don't hold nothing back. And I call it how I sees it. And to not looking, you know, he doesn't look too bad over the ball. Pink goes to right center. But I don't think he's on it from here, and he's going to be tough queuing by that red. So I'm very grateful for everybody who's still tuning in, hanging out with us. Closing in on 2 a.m. on the Eastern Standard Time. Well, Debbie, you know, an event like this, you just got to have some fun. So it's nice to have all of you in the chat or joining us. You know, makes the time go by a lot. It's just more enjoyable. So thank you all for being here. Whether you're watching on the OBSA channel or the NBC channel, because we are broadcasting on both. Well, nothing much for James to go at, so just gonna hit the red. He's gonna leave the red on, but he's having fun. He's okay with that. He's gonna give this young man, this gentleman here, an opportunity to show him what he can do. Wants the white to travel red. That's not bad. Man, these tables are fast. Absolutely beautiful. Wow. Needed to play that with a little bit of draw to miss the red and pot the black. So only one scored for Tanat. Nothing straightforward here. I mean, there is a long red, but James is a bit of an entertainer, going for a double. Didn't get it, didn't leave anything either. I mean, he he wants to have some fun, but he's not going to do anything too crazy. Yeah, Debbie, keep reminding me it's only 11 p.m. there. I know, you're at the same time zone as California. Wow. Wow, look, where's this red going? Look at that. That is absolutely unbelievable. He had perfect position on the black for a split second. That red just came down to ruin the party. So just a safety for Mr. Wattana. And I've said this before, folks, if you're still here, that means you love it just as much as we do. Uh, don't forget to like and subscribe to the OBSA YouTube channel. And we also have a Facebook group you can join as well, get all your snooker updates. You know, get those notifications when we go live. If you join our Facebook group, you get notifications well in advance of any tournaments going on. Sorry folks. Get a bit of a lag here. It's not that much of a slow roll.
6.
Oh, I think he potted the blue. So we might have an issue with the score, folks, as I try and get our stream to stay functional. Alright, so this might take a moment for things to catch up here. I've made a slight adjustment. If it works, great. If it doesn't, we could be in trouble. Alright, so we had a bit of internet traffic. I don't know what balls I've missed. So we're just going to continue on. Alright. So we had a bit of a lag in the feed. As I said, there's some things I want to give you the best I can, but some things we just can't control. Not even the club control the internet lag. So we may have missed a bit on the score because of, just because we couldn't see it. So as I said, we'll just continually muddle through and soldier on, as they say, right, Debbie? Wow, another great putt. Well, I'm not exactly sure what they're saying, but they're definitely having a great time. Well, it looks like he's going to try this brown. It's close. Oh, boy. Yeah, minor glitches, Debbie. I mean, it's been smooth sailing for the last couple of days, but, stuff happens. Good putt. Tonight could be in a little bit of trouble here. Not too many reds remaining.
7.
It's thin, but he can still pot this red to the bottom right corner. He's overdone it. He's going to leave it on. But that white's tucked up to that top cushion, though. Wow. And that blue goes awry. So tonight comes back to the table trailing this frame 31-11. 20 points down. Straightforward pot to the top right corner. The other red is fairly much available to him. See if he can get himself back in this frame. Oh boy. Well, not sure what that was, folks, but certainly was interesting. So 15 down, 1 red remaining. And this red is not, well, you know what? I think it's gone past the potting angle for the right middle, but definitely pots to the top right corner. Okay. Well, that deserves. Well, where's the white going? Where's it going? Oh, it's pulled up. It's held up. Not ideally, but you know what? He's still in the frame here, folks. Got a little nudge on the blue, but the yellow is available. Oh, tough putt along the cushion. It's close, sure, but James only up by 14, requires the brown here. Oh, look at this. 6 pots away from an incredible victory for tonight against James Wattana. Couldn't ask for a better opportunity. Didn't threaten the pocket, but he certainly threatened the cushion, folks. You see everybody there. Crowd is just having fun with the customers. James just playing a unorthodox safety. Leading by 16. Well, that wasn't too close, was it? But, you know, last frame. Almost there. This frame is still live, folks. From our calculation, only 16 in the difference. Remember, we may have missed a bit. Oh boy.
我等我聽人哋講。
So, as I said before, we might have been missing a few points. The way they're playing, I mean, they've been playing this fun attitude all evening, really. You know, it's great to see this change of pace. You know, we've had some good breaks, some great pots, but we've had a heck of a lot of entertainment. Well, there you go. So we did miss quite a few pots. That is it. James Wattana will win. Yeah, we're just going to add a little bit. There we go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's hang out here for just a moment. Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have been your host. I am Rob Richards, your grateful and most appreciative host. This has been a wonderful, wonderful weekend so far. Tomorrow morning, well, this morning, in just a couple hours, in just under 8 hours, we will be going live on the OBSA channel once again for the start of the streaming season for the OBSA with the final 8 of the ranking event 1. So do come back for all of that. So things are wearing down. We're just taking a few pictures. We're going to see if we can get a few words from either one of them.
The backside. Oh, backside. Yeah. We decide about here. Yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
So what a player this man is, a Thai snooker legend. And he truly is a legend back in Thailand, folks. You know, it's very reminiscent of the evening with Mink. And hope we get to see her soon. Hope that James and Baipat do make a Canadian tour. do stop over in our neck of the woods in the GTA. Well, even the corgi is in. Dang, that is one heck of a water jug. My goodness. All right, folks. We're going to call it here. I do think that should be it. Well, hang on. Let's hold out for a few more moments, see what, getting a bit of direction. Looks like Steven wants to gather everybody here for a group photo. So let's see if we can capture that on our video, folks. And thank you very much, Debbie. Let's just have a listen in here. Look at that, folks.
Thank you.
Stephen Wong, Baipat Siripaporn, and James Wattana. And don't forget a corgi. Can't forget the doggy.
Thank you.
Well done, everyone. Well done.
Thank you.
Great play, great sportsmanship, great friendly, fun atmosphere. All right, folks, as I said before, I have been your host. I am truly ever grateful. However, I've got another stream to do in just a few hours, so I do bid you a good night. Thank you all for being here. We have been live from San Gabriel, California, the MC Billiards Club. Thank you to Stephen Wong. Thank you to Baipat Siripaporn. Thank you to James Wattana and everybody else involved to help get this off the ground, this event on air, to share with each and every one of you. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me. Thank you very much. I have been your grateful host one more time, Rob Richards. And if you tune in to the OBSA channel, I will see you in a few hours to come. Have a wonderful, wonderful morning. Bye for now.